Have you ever wondered how a religious practice like fasting in Islam could have scientific benefits? It's a question that piques the curiosity of many. And today, we're going to delve into this intriguing intersection of faith and science. Fasting is a practice deeply embedded in various religions around the world. In Islam, it holds a special significance, being one of the 5 pillars. While you are here, it would be greatly appreciated if you can hit the like button and consider subscribing to our channel, which helps to motivate us to create more engaging videos in the future. This spiritual discipline involves abstaining from food and drink from dawn to sunset during the holy month of Ramadan. But beyond its religious importance, there's an emerging curiosity about its potential health benefits. Over the years, the scientific community has taken a keen interest in understanding the impacts of fasting on the human body. Recent studies have been exploring the benefits of intermittent fasting, a dietary pattern that alternates between periods of eating and fasting. The similarities between this modern health trend and the ancient practice of fasting in Islam are quite striking, raising intriguing questions about the connection between the two. Fasting, whether for religious reasons or health benefits, is more than just about abstaining from food. It's about discipline, mindfulness, and a deeper understanding of our own bodies. It's about taking a break from constant consumption, giving our bodies a chance to reset and rejuvenate. And it's about connecting with a higher power, finding peace and solace in the act of surrendering our physical needs. But how exactly does this religious practice of fasting translate into health benefits? How does abstaining from food and drink for a certain period affect our physical and mental health? And how does modern science interpret and explain these effects? These are the questions we aim to explore in this journey we're embarking on. The confluence of faith and science is a vast and fascinating landscape, filled with insights and revelations. So as we delve deeper into this topic, we invite you to keep an open mind, embrace the mystery, and join us in this exploration. Join us as we delve into the fascinating overlap between faith and science and explore the benefits of fasting in Islam. So what happens to our bodies when we fast? Well, it's rather fascinating. When we fast, our bodies go through a series of physiological changes. The first significant shift occurs around 8 to 12 hours after our last meal. This is when our bodies transition from a fed state to a fasted state. You see, in a fed state, our bodies use glucose as the primary source of energy. However, once we've burned through the glucose, our bodies must find an alternative fuel source. That's where the shift to ketosis comes in. Ketosis is a metabolic state where our bodies begin to burn stored fat for energy instead of glucose. This not only aids in weight management, but also improves heart health by reducing blood sugar and insulin levels. But that's not all. During this shift, our bodies also initiate a process known as autophagy. Autophagy, from the Greek meaning self-eating, is a process where our cells clean out damaged components, allowing for the regeneration of healthier cells. Think of it as a kind of cellular spring cleaning. This process is believed to slow down the aging process and even protect against diseases such as cancer and Alzheimer's. But the benefits of fasting go beyond just the physical. Fasting also enhances cognitive functions. Studies have shown that fasting can improve brain health, increase neurotrophic factors, which aid in the growth and survival of neurons, and even potentially protect against neurodegenerative diseases. Moreover, fasting has been found to promote a sense of mental clarity and increased focus, likely due to the increased production of brain-derived neurotrophic factor during the fasting period. This protein acts as a kind of fertilizer for the brain, encouraging the growth and development of new neurons and strengthening existing ones. All of these changes contribute to overall health, boosting not just our physical well-being, but our mental and emotional health as well. Fasting isn't just about abstaining from food, it's about giving our bodies the chance to reset, rejuvenate and thrive. It seems that our bodies are well equipped to not only survive periods of fasting, but actually thrive. But how does the Islamic practice of fasting fit into all of this? Well, let's delve into it. In the Islamic tradition, the holy month of Ramadan brings with it a period of fasting, a practice that has been observed for centuries. Muslims around the globe abstain from eating and drinking from dawn until sunset. This ritual, however, is not just about abstaining from food and drink, it is also about spiritual purification and self-discipline. The day begins with suhoor, a pre-dawn meal consumed before the first light of day appears. This meal is designed to sustain individuals throughout the day, providing them with the necessary energy and nutrients. It's a time of quiet reflection, where families gather in the early morning hours to share a meal before the day's fast begins. As the sun sets, the day's fast is broken with iftar, a meal that traditionally begins with dates and water, following the example of the Prophet Muhammad. Iftar is a time of communal gathering, of sharing a meal with family and friends, and of giving thanks for the sustenance provided. Now, you may wonder how this aligns with the science of intermittent fasting. Interestingly, the timing and pattern of the Islamic fast mirror the principles of intermittent fasting. The prolonged period of fasting during the day, followed by a short window of eating, allows the body to enter a state of ketosis, where it burns fat for energy instead of glucose. This pattern of eating and fasting promotes metabolic health, supports weight management, and even enhances cognitive function. Moreover, the spiritual aspects of fasting in Islam add another dimension to this practice. The mental discipline required to abstain from food and drink, coupled with increased mindfulness and reflection, can promote mental resilience and emotional well-being. So, the Islamic practice of fasting during Ramadan provides not only a time for spiritual reflection and growth, but also a beneficial pattern of eating that aligns with modern science. Fasting in Islam, therefore, is not just a spiritual practice, but also a regimen that promotes health and well-being. What are the specific health benefits of fasting, one might ask? The answer is multifold and as intriguing as it is beneficial. From a purely physiological perspective, fasting initiates a slew of beneficial metabolic changes within the body. For starters, it aids in weight loss. When the body is in a fasted state, it turns to stored fat for energy, aiding in weight and fat loss. But the benefits of fasting aren't confined to the realm of weight management. It also brings about significant improvement to heart health. Fasting has been linked to lower blood pressure, reduced cholesterol levels and decreased sugar levels, all of which contribute to a healthier heart and circulatory system. Moving on to the brain, fasting has been found to have profound effects on brain health as well. It boosts the production of a protein called brain-derived neurotrophic factor, which aids in the growth of nerve cells and can also protect against Alzheimer's disease. Moreover, fasting can help to extend our lifespan. Studies have shown that periods of going without food, such as in intermittent fasting, can help cells repair more rapidly and increase longevity. Now, let's take a step back and look at these benefits in the context of Islamic teachings. The Islamic tradition has long extolled the virtues of fasting, not just as a spiritual practice, but also as a means to physical and mental well-being. The Prophet Muhammad is reported to have said, "Fast, and you will be healthy." This aligns remarkably with what modern science now tells us about the health benefits of fasting. In a way, the intersection of faith and science here is startling. The teachings of a religion, dating back more than 1,000 years, echo the findings of contemporary scientific research. It's as if the wisdom of the ancients is being validated by the discoveries of the modern world. Fasting thus serves as a powerful tool for promoting health and longevity. It's not just an act of faith, but a practice that brings about tangible, scientifically proven benefits to our health. So, whether you're a person of faith or a health enthusiast, there's a lot to be gained from understanding and practicing fasting. In conclusion, fasting in Islam is not just a religious obligation, but a practice that has profound health benefits. It's been a fascinating journey today, delving into the remarkable intersection of faith and science and exploring how these two seemingly disparate fields come together in the practice of fasting. We dove into the science of fasting, understanding how the body switches gears when we abstain from food and drink. It's a process that triggers a metabolic switch, leading to a cascade of physiological changes. Our bodies begin to use fat as a primary source of energy, and we start to reap the benefits of this internal adjustment. We also delved into the Islamic practice of fasting, a core pillar of the faith. It's a practice that goes beyond merely abstaining from food and drink. It's a time of spiritual reflection, self-discipline, and increased devotion. It's a practice that has been observed for centuries, and yet its relevance and benefits continue to resonate in the modern world. We then highlighted the health benefits of fasting. From improved heart health to enhanced brain function, fasting offers a plethora of advantages. We also discussed the mental health benefits, as fasting can help foster a sense of mindfulness and emotional well-being. The fascinating thing is how the practice of fasting in Islam aligns with modern scientific findings. It's an intersection that serves as a testament to the wisdom inherent in religious practices. It's a testament to how faith and science, when viewed through the lens of understanding, can complement and enhance each other. So, as we wrap up, let's take a moment to appreciate the profound wisdom and health benefits embedded in the practice of fasting. It's a practice that goes beyond the physical, reaching into the realms of the psychological and spiritual. It's a practice that has stood the test of time, transcending cultural and geographical boundaries. So next time you think about fasting, remember it's not just a spiritual journey, but a scientifically backed pathway to better health. Finally, if you found our video helpful in any way, it would be greatly appreciated if you can hit the like button and consider subscribing to our channel. This would help us out in a big way. Thanks again for taking the time to visit, and we hope you see you all again in the next video.